A very big welcome to you, my dear Virgo. So, the sun is now in Aquarius and the moon in your sign. But there's also Venus and Mars and Mercury that are in Aquarius. So, Aquarius is the bringer of the new energy, and you have the Eight of Cups, which is Saturn in Pisces. And when Saturn is in Pisces, which is happening right now, so we're going to look at it, you are recognizing that you moving on from things that don't work for you anymore. You're moving away from things that are actually seemingly good. But you know there's better. You know there's more. So you're going to go and really look for it. And you see how he's literally like, yes, I'm traveling. I'm going. And he's going to the left. He's going within. And that's why you're leaving. That's why you're moving on. So let's see Saturn in Pisces. We're going to look what Saturn is saying. Then we're going to look at what Pisces is saying. But then we're also going to look what is Aries saying, because Saturn is going into Aries in a few days. And the 20th of February. So here you have the Three of Cups. And we recognize the Three Cups here. The triangle is Venus. And Venus here, of course, with the Three Cups, is Mercury in Cancer, the constellation. So Saturn in Pisces, Mercury in Cancer. I think that's when you realized something profound, right? That there is a community, that there is a joy. So you're walking away from the three. You see that? Because he's walking to the left, and now here the card comes here. And you recognize very clearly that something here is with the 11 cups calculated together, a portal where you know what is good and what is not. So let's see what Pisces is saying. It's really interesting because I did the German reading, and through different cards also Saturn came out, the world came out, right? And that's Saturn. And I also looked at Pisces and at Aries. So now comes the abundance. Look at that. That's the King of Pentacles, and that's Taurus. And the interesting aspect is that Uranus, which is ruling Aquarius, has moved forward. It was retrograde in Taurus, and it's moving forward again, and it's in its last degree in Taurus. It's gonna go in May, I think, April, May. It's gonna go into Gemini, and that's gonna be a big one. So this is Taurus, right, where you can recognize there is an element of stability, an element of I take action in the finance. And you see that this is the 11. If I calculate the 11 together, I get the 2. So I have a 2-2 here, the 22, which is Uranus, which is the 0, but also the 22nd major arcana. And so there is something that you're walking away that you notice is important for you to walk away. So the 2 and the 3 is the 5. It's this human game that we sometimes need to walk away and need to walk deeper within, into the feelings, into knowing what is it that you really want, right? Into the soul aspect of your life. And that's why you're walking away from the Three of Cups. And Mercury in Cancer, right? You understand. It's like, okay, something here in this celebration is not what I see. You see, it's like this is the center, and you're walking away from the 3, but there's the 3 inside. And usually the 3 is a beautiful a beautiful card, right? Where you're like, oh wow, this is like coming together with other people, like-minded. So now you get the King of Swords. Wow, look at that. So we have 11 cups, the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So we have Taurus and we have Aquarius. So here comes the Sun that says, well, find your clarity. And he's the 11th zodiac sign, so there's an 11-11 framing the two. Look at this, wow. And we understand we can make here the 11 a 2, then we can have the 2 here, and this 11 we can make a 2, then you have 3 times the 2, and that's self-empowerment and your creativity in how you do things. And in trusting when you walk away from something that seemingly looks really good, but for you it's not good anymore. Maybe it's finished, right? But the 3, it's always the Empress, remember. She builds her own empire. And so here you have the help of Taurus and an Aquarius. And these are the people that can help you because you're an earth sign as well, right? And so recognize, right, the 11-11 portal, and then the 2 is left, right? The creativity and also the sexuality. And so you understand, right, how we can create here different outcomes, right? It's depending on you, how you see the cards, how you read them. I can read them to you, but then in the end, you got to put your own story together because it's your life. But I let you know what I see and what possibilities come out of here. And so choose the one that works for you. So I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when we get the Sun in Pisces, and Pisces brought you Taurus, right? The King of Pentacles. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.